Hi everyone, welcome to our channel, Rebecca, Stu, and the Crew. I'm Rebecca, and every Friday we post a video showing the new and popular restocked items from the Dollar Tree. This is for the week of June 4th, 2021. I went to 4 different stores in DFW to get all of the pictures this week, so let's go shopping. We'll start in apparel and accessories. They had a bunch of their t-shirts restocked in adult sizes all the way down to children's sizes. But then something new this week they had were a bunch of these polo shirts. They're all short sleeve. They have some that are 100% cotton and the rest are polyester. They are the Gildan brand. A lot of them say that they're ladies polos. They did have some men's polos and children. They had them in white. You could get them in black, gray, a light blue. They also had it in hunter green. They had it in a dark navy blue and also in a burgundy. The burgundy and the black ones mostly were the ones that had the polyester count. And they also had a bunch of their drawstring bags, but this week they had out the ones that have the zipper pocket in the front. They don't always carry those. They have them in several different colors. Then they had a bunch of their tote bags. They had this one with the cheetah print in the yellow, green, black, and white color scheme. And then they had this bag here with the pink, orange, and yellow. And then the pink one here with the bees on it. And they also had a blue one with these really pretty flowers. They had a whole bunch of their Juncture brand socks, the athletic socks for women. You get 2 pair for $1. And then they had a bunch of the 2 pair of the colorful no-show socks. They had some with like fruit with like a pale yellow background, the wiener dogs with the heart and teal color background. You could also get the rainbows and the purple and sprinkle pair, and they had the hedgehogs, and the second pair is a red pair of socks. Then they had the longer crew socks. They had the flamingos with the flowers. Then you get a solid pair of socks for the second pair, and then they also had this pair with the palm trees on it, and then the 2-tone blue crew socks in the background. Then they had some socks already out for fall with the pumpkin spice and pumpkin pie and like the coffee, like little lattes and things. And then they had the camping ones with s'mores, some campfires, and the trees. They also had the value pack of the socks. You get 3 with the fold over cuffs. They had those in tan and in white. And they also had the trouser socks in the gray with the decorative pattern on the side of those. Then they had out a bunch of these hats. They brought these back in. This had like an eggplant purple bow. It was really pretty. It's a nice sheer color. They had it in like a periwinkle kind of purple color. You could also get it in cherry red. They had the soft pink, and then they also had it in blue. And now we'll move over into arts and crafts. So I was really excited to see this 3 different colors of raffia. It had this natural color, the red, and the blue. And then that's the American Oak brand. They also had some fall colors with the green, natural, and orange, or the black and orange for Halloween. They also had their ribbon with the gemstones and the silver, blue, and red, and then a bunch of their floral wire. I found it in 6 different colors. They don't carry this all year, so it was nice to see those back in. And a bunch of different stickers, like the movie stickers. They are a 3D sticker. You get about 12 to 14 stickers depending on which package you buy. They had the summer ones with the flamingos and the little palm trees and things. They had some different ones with all the sports themes on it, like hockey, football, baseball, even cheerleading, and then some puffy stickers with the cactus and the llamas or alpacas. I also found a bunch of the DIY color your own decoration for summers. They brought back like the flip-flops. They have a palm tree, one that looks like a fishbowl, and then they also have a few where you can make your own like wind chime. So it comes with all the pieces that you need to assemble that, along with the chimes and the paint, the string, and everything in the little packet. They also had these new disposable over the sleeve gloves, and you get 4 of those, or these disposable aprons. You get 6 of those. It says they're adult sizes. They brought back the larger size high closed domes, and these daisies, you get 2 in a pack for $1, and they have the nice alligator clips on the back. So you could get them in the orange, the white with like the pink tips. They also had them in the bright pink and also in It's like a soft lavender purple. It's kind of a two-tone purple color. They also had these glass stones and these multicolor. I've never seen those before, so those were really pretty. And then they brought back their glitter glue. They had it in quite a few different colors. Those seemed to sell really quickly. For the Crafter Square wood glue, they had the bottle that they usually carry with this applicator tip here, but they actually got some new ones that have the regular like liquid glue tip that you would see on like Elmer's glue. Then they had these little wood pieces. They're like signs for the garden that you could purchase for $1 in the crafting section. And they have the metal trucks restocked. So depending on which Dollar Tree you go to, depends on which one you get. So some of them are the flat trucks with the black lines, and some of them have like a 3D effect to them, or they have like a beveled edge, and they have two different trucks. And like I said, depending on what Dollar Tree you go to, depends on which truck you can get. They also had these really fun new signs on the stands that say hello. They have one that says happy, dream, and smile. So they're really nice. They have a nice wood stand, and the bottom of the metal is like bent backwards, and they have little screws that hold them into the stand. So I thought those are really cute for $1. They also had these new pans. They're a sign. They're supposed to be like a pop bottle lid. They look like a tart pan to me. I did a really cute DIY with them yesterday, something really simple. Since they look like a tart pan, I kind of made a 3-tiered tray with them. If you guys want to check that video out, but they're just called a metal bottle cap, and they're a nice size. Over in the baby section this week, they had a bunch of these Briscoe brand baby onesies. They had them in a whole bunch of different sizes. You could get quite a few colors, and they have different snaps depending on which one you purchase. They had them in yellow, blue. You could also get white, gray, and then they had the pink, and then the two-tone blue. And then the pink one here, they've got the regular snaps and this really cute little embroidered trim. And then this gray one had the plastic snaps. So it just depends on which Dollar Tree you go to and which ones they have. They're all the same brand shirt. And then they also had the baby t-shirts in the same brand. You could get some new pacifiers as well that say super cute and dream bake with the unicorn. So over in the health and beauty aisle, just a few new cosmetics this week. And it was mainly the cosmetic bags, which are really just a restock item, but they had a whole bunch of these at all the Dollar Trees that I went to this week. And then they put out a bunch of the Sassy Chic nails. So these are all the shorter active length nails. They have quite a variety, a lot of really pretty softer colors or bright colors for summer with the watermelon and the pineapples, which I thought were really cute. They also had a few new hair care items this week. They had some more of the Gimme Fashion barrettes in this 3-pack this week, and those are $4.98 on Walmart.com just for a comparison price. And then they also had in this week the Goody brand hair elastics. They're the ouchless no pull ribbon elastics. They had 2 different sets. One had 6, one had 5. And just for a comparison price on Walmart.com, the 5 count are $6.99 for similar items. So pharmacy and personal care this week, they had the Power Stick women's deodorant. It is the ammonia free. So they had the vanilla, cucumber, mint, and they also had this one, which was the peony and coconut, and those are all the aluminum free. They also had some Power Stick foaming body wash and the pomegranate scent, and they then put out these new Epsom salt tablets. So I thought these were really neat. They're a lavender scent. You get 6 in a pack for $1. They're fairly large. I took one out of the box just so you guys could see. I did purchase the box. So it's okay that I took it out. But I wanted you guys to see the size of the tablet themselves. Pretty big. They also had some Noxema with the real eucalyptus extract, cleansing wash, and the Curate self-adherent wrap for $1. Some of the Colgate Ultra White with charcoal and Max Fresh charcoal toothpaste. And this week they put back out the cups with the toothbrush and the toothbrush cap. They also had a bunch of their Bolero facial wipes. They had the watermelon and sweet mint, or you could get the rose water with aloe. They had face masks, the body oil. You could also get the bath soak or some bath bombs. You get 3 bath bombs in that packet. They also had some facial toner in both scents, or you could get the facial mist. And then the last item that I found were the daily cleansers. So over in Fun Finds this week, they had some fun items. They had these little bags on one of these plastic strips in the party aisle. They're like a burlap canvas style bag. They're called treat sacks. They're a 4x6-inch bag. So they have the white ones that say best day ever. And then you could also get this one here with the triangles. It's supposed to be red, but they had more of a pink color to it. And then the last one they had was this one. I think it was a dark navy blue and white, but the stripes could have been black, and you get 3 in each pack. They also had the snap bracelets with the soccer balls in them that say in the zone for $1, or the LED lights, which were the pineapples and the flamingos. I thought those were so cute. Over in the home decor this week, they had a bunch of new candles. I just love these ones with the wood lids and the tassels attached. They had the Prosecco and Rose and the Midnight Jasmine. Both smell amazing. Those were the 2 that I bought. I also found another one that was the wood, sage, and sea salt scent. And they had these 4 different candles in these decorative containers. There were 4 altogether in the light green. They had cool as a cucumber scent. And then they also had the darker green, which was the acai palm and aloe. In the magenta one, it was the wild apple and ashwood. And then the grayish blue colored one, that was the sun-kissed eucalyptus. They also had these candles in the jars with the really nice silver lids. They had the pink amber poppy. You could also get raspberry prosecco and pomegranate lily. And then they also had one called passion fruit peony. So there were a few different ones of those. All of the wraps are really pretty on them. And then they had their glitter candles restocked as well. I also found some new candles in the Starlights brand. They had the mahogany beechwood. Northern Woods was the dark green colored one. They also had the elegant gardenia. And then this one, which I thought smelled really good, was the cherry blossoms. You could get the vanilla cashmere. And then they also had one called Sweet Melon. And this one is the Midnight Stars in the blue. You could also get the Cinnabon. And then they had one that was peaches and mango. It was smelled really good. They also had some tea light votives in 3 different colors with the white paint splatters on them. I love the melon colored one. I just thought that was so pretty. And then they restocked all of these candle votives with the gold base on them. There are 4 different ones in all. And then the glass ones with the little like nautical rope at the top. They look like a lantern. Some new vases. These are all a small vase, but they look like the big vases with the fluted top, which I thought was really neat. You could also get the smaller bud vases and just the regular cylinder. And then they also have these ones with the tapered top. They had some glass thumbs up figurines, and they also brought back their mermaid tails in the light green, white, and pink. Then I found a bunch of trinket trays. I love this one that says Mr. and Mrs. with the gold trim. I actually purchased this one, and as you can see, that's a nice deep tray with the 2 different sections. You could also get one that says My Heart and Your Love. Then they had this one with just the heart and the diamond ring, or you could get this one that says Happily Ever After. Then they had these restocked, which I know these were super popular the last time they were out. You could get the tomato soup and the mason jar. They also had the bread that says Bakery Fresh Bread. And you could get the yogurt container in the soft mint green. And then they also had the one that said milk that looks like a milk container. They had some frames that were the 4x6 floating picture frames. And then these 2 with the larger mat around them. And then they had these really cute pictures with a 3D flower on them. It was like a foam flower. So they had the red one that says Love Each Moment, which I thought was really pretty. I love the little red rose at the top. They also had the cactus that says Home with the pink flower at the top of the cactus. You can get the 2 red roses that say Make Today Amazing. And then they also had this one that says Sweet Dreams in the pink with the 2 pink roses at the top. A bunch of the smaller 3D pictures with the animal sayings on them. They had this one that says Life is Better with a dog. They also had the pet friendly with the paw print in the center. And then this one here that says A wagging tail, a friendly woof, bring joy to all beneath this roof. Some of the centers were a little bit off center. They weren't exactly glued on straight. So you might want to be careful if you buy any of these to make sure that they're straight. You can fix them though at home if you have a hot glue gun. They also have the one that says cat kisses fix everything. I'm only talking to my dog today. And then this one that says stay positive. They also brought back these pictures. They're about an 8x8 inch, maybe about 6 by 6 inch size, I would say, about an inch thick. They all have a hanger on the back, which is nice that it comes with the hanger already attached. And they had the bring me coffee and tell me I'm pretty. The pink one here that says she's an unstoppable force. And the one with the palm leaves that say trust your purpose. They also had these new signs, which I just loved. I purchased the one that says hello. They're so cute. They're like a 3D sign. The wood is in the front, and then it's like a shadow box there where you can see how it's a space between the hello and the backing. So just a view of all the sides there so you can see it. So they had a bunch of them that say hello, gather with the blue and white background, and then they also had one with the pink background that says family. So I think these will go really quickly. They're really well made and they're really pretty. You can even redecorate them to make them your own to match your decor. They had their floating shelves restocked, and I only found them in the black, though they do sometimes also carry them in white. Over in the Housewares organization, Home Maintenance and Electronics, this week they had a bunch of these soft blue paper bins. I just love when they put these out. They usually have them with pink and gray as well, but I just saw this color. They had some new buckets this week in the blue and the green, which I thought were really pretty. They have this printed like geometric pattern on the side that you could see with like the different frosted coloring. They have handles on either side, and it's a nice deep bucket. I believe it's about a 1 gallon size bucket. They also had some plastic bins with lids to match, and these are a lot larger than the shoebox size boxes that they usually carry, so it's nice for a storage bin since they have the larger size. And like I said, they've got the green just like the bucket as well. They have the large wash tubs in the gray and pink. It's a really soft like blush pink, and they're more just, just like a storage tub, and they have the handles cut out on the side. The large solo looking cup trash cans, or I guess you could use them as like a cooler, or you could use them as an ice bucket. They had them in a light blue and in red. And then they had the self-adhesive hooks that hold the 1 pound. You get 12, and they had them in the clear, silver, and white. They don't always carry the little ones, so that was definitely an item that hasn't been restocked in quite a while. The shower caddy, and they usually have these brushes with the soap holder, but they put out these new ones with the actual bristles, which I liked a lot. So I purchased one of those. And then they also had the small paint rollers, which they don't seem to carry all year either. Then they had these pop sockets and the earbud holders, which I showed you guys last week. This week, to match all of those, they put out the cord charging cable protectors. I thought those were so cute. So you can get the pineapple, they have the palm tree, and the flamingo. And those are to protect the cord, especially from like little kids when they're like yanking on them and, laying down on the couch or something, using them so they don't bend and break the wiring inside. So over in the kitchen and pantry aisle this week, they had a bunch of the red plates out. Last week I showed you guys they had restocked the lemon plates. They also added these red plates to all of them. You could get the bowls, the saucers, the full-size plates, and then they also had coffee mugs to match. Then they put out some towels that say live every moment, laugh every day, love with all your heart. They had towels, the dish drying mat. They had the oven mitts, hot pad holders, and then down in the aisle with all the glass cups and things, they weren't all together for some reason. They also had the water glasses and the wine glasses. So those match all of the red dishes that they had out this week. So I thought that was a nice set. Then they had these bottles restocked. I found them at a few more different Dollar Trees. Those are the water bottles. And now we'll move over into the home office, home library, and teaching tree section. So in the Jot brand, they had these expandable folders, which they do carry from time to time. They had the dark blue. You could also get them in turquoise and pink. They also had in this week a bunch of these crown and jewel. They had like a tattoo sheet, a journal. You can get some different notepads, and then they also had a sketchbook, and they all have this really bright, colorful mandala, which I thought was really pretty on the front of all the different notebooks and notepads. Then this week they had some computer paper. You get 30 sheets, and it had a bunch of different colors in them. You could get blue, orange, yellow, pink, and green. And like I said, you get 30 sheets of paper and that. And then they also had the push pins. You get 50 with the decorative tops. You could get them in the colorful hearts or the flowers. So they had these pens out about a year ago. They're the Dual FX 3D pens. It has 2 tips on the end of the pen, and you get 2 lines when you draw. So they had the blue and green and the orange and blue. You could get red and blue or purple and green. And then they had the purple and blue and the pink and light blue. Over in the party supplies, they had quite a few new things this week. So if you guys are looking for those candy jars with the lid, this is the box that I found them in at the end of the aisle. They're actually kind of hard to spot because they put like cardboard between each layer. So keep your eye out for those. They've restocked the candy dishes, and then they had a whole bunch of the plastic table covers in the round. They don't always carry them in the rounds. It was kind of neat to see that they had a bunch of them out this week. So they had red, gold, purple, a light like a lime green. They also had black and dark green, and I did see some that were like a dark pink, but they were up higher and I couldn't reach them to get a picture. They also had the paper lanterns with the lights in them. They don't always have the ones with the lights, so they had them in the solid colors. You get 1 lantern if it has the LED light in it, and then they also had the summer like tropical vibes type lanterns as well that matches all of the dishes and things that they have out for summer right now with the like flamingos, pineapples, and the fish and things like that. They have all of those out as well. In the party supply section, they had restocked the foam vase fillers. So in the birthday party section, they had the multicolored bags, and then you could also get the solid colors, which were the black, red, and magenta pink. You can get them in silver, the all white. They also had them in the dark blue, and you could get them in gold. In the multicolor packs in the baby shower section, you can get them in the pale pink with the silver or the pale blue with the silver. They also restocked the balloon holders with the sticks. You get 12 in a pack of those. Those go really quickly as well. They had the balloons. You get 15 balloons in a pack. They're the neon balloons and a bunch of these extra large pastel bows, which were super pretty this week. Then each week they keep putting out different items to go with the dinosaur birthday party theme. This week they put out the happy birthday candles with a bunch of the dinosaurs on them. I thought those were really neat to add to the party section. And they had their metal or metallic looking candles in the silver, gold, and rose gold. You can get the smaller pack, or you get the larger pack with the 12 candles in it. You could also get the glitter candles in the gold and silver, or these new ones that say HBD to you, which stands for happy birthday to you, and the rose gold and gold. And to go along with all of those metallic looking candles and things, they also had some wrapping paper to match this week. You can get this large bag of party favors. They're the mini maracas. This is new. They had quite a few. The bag was large enough to be something you'd find like at Party City. And then they had these large tiaras in the plastic. Over in the pet supplies this week, not a whole lot new, but they did have a lot of the rawhide free treats this week. Quite a few of them are made in the United States, and some of them, they were packaged in Canada. It wasn't really clear if they were made there, so you do want to check the back to make sure they're made somewhere safe that you would trust to be able to give your pet the treat. But they had the Boone brand with the mini dipped rice sticks. They're dipped in the chicken. And then they had the dog treat poppers, which are the peanut butter flavored miniature dog bones. They also had the Purina Alpo T-bones chicken flavor treats out this week, which were new at the Dollar Tree. So over in the seasonal items this week, they had their summer signs that had the mason jars, which were so cute with the fruit and things in them. I found 3 different ones. I just absolutely love them. Some of them have a real light layer of glitter on them. They had their tumblers restocked, the coffee cups, all restocked this week. So those were pretty much sold out. They just put a whole bunch of those back out. These extra large ice cream cone cups and the tumblers with the bendable straw that go into the opening on the other side of the lid. They had their chair pads, a bunch of the plastic flamingos for the yard, and they even had some palm tree balloon holders out this week. They had their badminton rackets. You get one for $1. A bunch of their class of 2021 stuff is mostly gone, but they did put out a few new items, which were the frames and the foam stickers to decorate your hat. So this one says, "Thank you, Mom, Dad, and coffee," which I thought was really cute. And they're just like made out of that foam sticker type stuff. They had some plastic tumblers for the 4th of July that said like "Made in the USA, Home of the Brave, USA," in red, white, and blue. They all have a red inside, or you can get the 8-pack of tumblers. They're just the plastic tumblers that say Stars and Stripes, and then the one that says USA. So they're clear. They just put that paper in there so you could see the writing a little bit better. They also restocked a bunch of their signs this week. Some of the Dollar Trees, it's not a restock item. They actually just put them out for the first time, like the trucks here. I found a few weeks ago at another Dollar Tree, and this week 2 more actually finally put them out for the first time. They have these large hats that you could wear made out of plastic, some different headbands that look like a crown. Some of them just have some little like popsicles and things on the hat, star and things like that. That's a headband. And then they had the DIY decorate your own wind chimes with the 4th of July themes. They have some that look like fireworks, an Uncle Sam hat, things like that, and the mason jar, which was really cute. Comes with the paint and string and everything you need to decorate them. They also had some Father's Day signs, say "Dad, my hero forever," and "A son's first hero, a daughter's first love." Those are cute. Those are real similar to the ones they had out for Mother's Day. They put out a bunch of different like tools and things for Father's Day. And then over in the toys, games, and entertainment this week, they had these Play School chalk activity pack. It has the holder. It holds 3 different pieces of chalk, and then it has 2 separate holders on this side that you can do an individual chalk piece. They had these gold chickens that were so funny. They squeak really, really loud, but they actually say "squish me." So those were cute for $1. I think a pet would love them, but they'd probably chew them apart. Over in the Dollar Tree Plus section this week, they had a whole bunch of skeins of yarn in these bags where you get 2 or 3 depending on the yarn, and a pack for $5, which is really good because usually they're about $5 for just one of about the same size. So that's an incredible value if you like to crochet or knit or anything like that. They also had some Dallas Cowboy pillows, some Halo beach towels for summer, and then they had these extra large bins in the soft blue, pink, peach, and gray, and those are the 10-gallon multi-purpose tubs. You can also get them in the blue, magenta, pink, and red. Then they had a bunch of the Your Zone DIY Royal Plush pom-pom throws. This is a Walmart brand. They're usually about $10 at Walmart. They have them for $5. They had some mainstay blankets for $5, and they had a bunch of throws that actually had like poinsettias and things on them. So they're from leftover from Christmas last year. They also brought back these planters that say "Thankful and Grateful and Home" for $5 each, and they had some new signs out, which I thought were really pretty. They have the ASAP, which is "Always Stop and Pray." Happiness is homemade with the little knobs at the bottom so you can hang things. The gray one says "This is our story," and then there's "No Place Like Home" in the black and gray. They also had this really heavy cement home. You can't put lights or anything in them, but this is the brand at the bottom here. They're $5. Really heavy. I wish you could put lights in them because they have all these little openings at the side, but you cannot. They're just a decoration there. And then they had these splash sprinklers. There were 2 different ones with the flowers, and those were $5 each. And that is all for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please check out some of our DIY videos that we post each and every Thursday. I try to use mainly items from the Dollar Tree and make them easy as I can so you could follow along. So if you're not a crafter, that's okay. We'll learn together. So I hope you guys will check those out and make sure you come back next Friday to see what is new at the Dollar Tree. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Here are those videos you might also enjoy, and I hope to see you back next week. Have a great weekend, everyone.